Let's talk relationships. So let's talk about attachment. That has been a buzzword for quite some time now. I want to break it down for you guys and give you an understanding about what it all means if you're confused or if you just need a refresher. If you don't already know, my name is Simone Saunders. I am a licensed therapist and social worker in Calgary, Alberta, and this channel is all about giving you mental health tips, tricks, psychoeducation, and occasionally my opinion. So if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button and welcome to the community. So the basis of attachment theory is that our relationships with our caregivers lay the foundation and are the blueprint for all of our subsequent relationships. As children, our relationships with our caregivers serve a purpose. So not only do they serve a purpose in terms of just survival, they also serve a purpose in terms of helping us understand how to get our needs met, who and who isn't safe, understanding the world, how to navigate and interact with the world around us. So from the time that we're born, we start communicating our needs, and that looks like pre-verbal language. When we're babies, we can't talk yet, and that's cooing, crying, eye contact, reaching out. When we do communicate our needs pre-verbally, of course, we anticipate our caregivers are going to be the ones that meet those needs because there is that attachment forming. So if our caregivers are able to accurately and effectively meet our needs, that forms a secure attachment. So essentially, a secure attachment is a bond between the child and the caregiver or caregivers, as well as trust from the child to the caregiver that that caregiver will take care of them physically, emotionally, psychologically, and keep them safe and secure. But here's the kicker. When those needs are met inconsistently or not at all, that's what forms an insecure attachment. So insecure attachments are broken down into 3 different attachment styles. So I hope you're following me. So the first is anxious attachment, the second is avoidant attachment, and the third is disorganized or fearful avoidant attachment style. So when I talk about insecure attachment, that's the umbrella term that I'm using to capture those 3 attachment styles. So again, anxious, avoidant, fearful avoidant / disorganized. So when you develop an insecure attachment style instead of a secure attachment style, essentially what the child internalizes is that they can't trust their caregiver to accurately and effectively meet their needs. They can't trust that those needs will be consistently met. So when an insecure attachment is formed, it can impact your mental health, it can impact your development and your future relationships. There are so many different things that can cause an insecure attachment. That can be intergenerational trauma. That can be a result of your caregiver's own attachment with their parents. That can be due to substance use or the death of a parent or a parent being absent in general. I like to think about our attachment system sort of like a psychological immune system. So if we think about our physiological immune system, it's there to help ward off diseases and illnesses. In the same way that a healthy attachment system helps us ward off mental health problems like anxiety and depression. And that is not to say that anxiety and depression, it doesn't exist for people who have secure attachments. It just increases your likelihood of being able to cope better with those things. You're probably wondering, what does a healthy attachment system even look like? I will tell you. So the hallmarks of a healthy attachment system is a caregiver that is able to anticipate, nurture, and fulfill your needs. So these needs can be physical needs such as food, water, shelter. That can be developmental needs like helping you hit milestones and helping you do things like walk and talk. That can be your emotional needs, so holding space for you, co-regulation, teaching you about your emotions, understanding your experiences. That can be providing you with physical touch, words of affirmation, quality time, all of the love languages. So to recap, when those needs are met inconsistently or not at all, that's when an insecure attachment forms. And we will get into all of the different attachment styles in the next video. So you better like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know any questions that you have, and I will try to answer as many as possible.